Greetings, YouTube. Mike Haley 7 coming at you on this 13th day of July 2020. As you can see, my campus is empty. We're still on the COVID's lockdown, but I had to come in today to do some work, and I got approved, so I did, and I really enjoyed it. Being in the office was nice. Nobody there. Could get all my shit done. Just focus, tappity, 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 tappity. It's a very nice feeling when you get through all your work. You know it's going to fill right back up for tomorrow, but at least for today, I beat it. Yes! This place is a ghost town. Maybe I'll do just a little bit of practice. One or two of the slaloms, I call it. Oh, a little bit of a scrapey there. Alright, let's see how we do. Start on the downslope, going up. Ah, what a day, what a day, what a day. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am wearing all my gear. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Somebody's calling me. Can't answer right now, whoever you are. Ruining my practice. Scared myself there, but I did all right. Didn't put a foot down. Yes, indeedy. Kicking butt today. Kicking butt, taking names. Ah, what a great feeling it is to be ahead of the game. Slow down, Mikey. But nobody's here. Doesn't matter. The law is the law. And you break it all the time. So, today's topic. Harley Day Rider sent me a very nice message. He said that I kind of influenced him, especially toward his wonderful Mrs. HDR. I guess I scared her when I was talking about all the horrible things that could happen to you. The degloving. Ugh. That's some pretty scary stuff right there. That was a horrible turn, Mike. Anyway, it's gonna rain. So I'm glad, I suppose, that I'm putting the idea of safety into a person's head, into anybody's head. Harley Day Riders, Mrs. HDR, Bodine 52 sent me a picture. He got some gloves. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. I don't think that you have to wear all the gear all the time. Obviously, I haven't most of my motorcycling life. I really haven't. I should have, but I haven't. And, I've done it more now, and I'm kind of wondering about that, actually. For so many years, I had a half helmet. The smaller the better. Didn't wear the gear. In the summertime especially, because you know how hot it is, right? Well, I'm going to have to click myself into some sport mode here for a moment. If I don't catch me a break soon. Yeah, I think, no, I'm going to wait. Discretion is the better part of valor. And I see plenty of space after this white car. So where was I? Yeah, so I used to not wear all the gear. And that, you know, whatever. But I'm wondering if there's a correlation between my my new motorcycle and the people that watch my videos and comment and my gear thing. I don't know. I kind of started the gear thing before I got the Gold Wing, about 4 months before, 5 months. So, I don't know. I do notice that I get way more comments now about wearing the proper gear. And I'm assuming that it's from my newer viewers who ride Gold Wings, or non-Harleys, I guess. So it makes me wonder if there's a correlation between Harley ownership and poo-pooing the gear. It's more like maybe being a cruiser guy, a Harley guy. It's more about the look than it is about the function. And maybe for the metric type people, you know, riding the sport bikes and the Honda Gold Wings and that kind of thing, maybe it's more about the function, not the look as much. Although maybe look at too. I don't know. I mean, I look like an idiot going down the road with all that gear on. But I'm more concerned with the function of it. I want it to, you know, to keep me from having what Cycle Cruiser calls a effed up day. So if you don't wear all the gear all the time, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to make sure that people understand when they watch my videos that, you know, safety is something you really ought to think about. I'm not saying you have to wear all the gear all the time. Just saying, think about it. You know, all the horrible things that could go wrong with it, with the ride. And do you really want to take that risk? You know, especially when you're older. This is my thinking. You know, trying to hedge my bets a little bit, mitigate the risk. Today, the jacket I'm wearing doesn't have any armor in it. It's got the mesh, which is, you know, abrasion resistant. That's made by Harley. But I took the armor out and I forgot to put it back in. Then I threw away the armor because I thought it was for another jacket that I threw away. So now I have to get on to Cycle Gear and buy some D30 armor and shove it in here. I just haven't done it yet. This jacket is definitely nicer for the heat indexes in the 90s and 100s. You know what I mean? All right. Thank you. That was a nice guy. He totally could have gone. Anyway. So if watching my video influences you in a positive way and makes you think, you know what, maybe I should think about it. Maybe I should, you know, get a pair of gloves. Maybe get some decent boots. Something, you know. And then, if then you just happen to go down and having that stuff saved you from terrible injuries or death, then woohoo, you know. And if it kills you, oh well, sorry. my armor impact gloves with the Kevlar lining ended up causing my death. Well, you know what? You can wait for me on the other side and kick me in the nuts when I get there. Although where I'm going to need an asbestos suit. So, yeah, that's my little take on that. You will see me at some point going with sneakers again, or going with regular pants again, although today I'm not. Just because I'll get lazy. Maybe I won't make a video that day. So I'm not, trying to preach. I'm not preaching. I don't want to preach. I don't feel like I'm preaching. I'm just telling you what I think. So, and there are some people who never go down, ever, their whole lives. My dad was best friends with a guy named Ernie. And he rode an old, like 1982 or something, Honda automatic transmission bike, which I thought was so freaky back then. I rode with him in 2007. And he had been riding for at least 50 years, at least. And he had never once dropped his bike, never gone down, never crashed, nothing. And as we were going down the road in New Hampshire with no helmets on, because it was a no helmet kind of place, I thought, let me try it. I didn't have a helmet on. And as we're going down the road at 38 miles an hour, and there's a line of traffic behind me, and he's ahead of me, and I'm just kind of like, what am I going to do? There's a guy ahead of me. I realized, well, it's safer when you don't have any of the gear. He didn't wear the gear, And he rode a Honda. He didn't have the gear, and he never went down and never hurt himself. Didn't wear a helmet. So, some people get lucky that way. It's kind of like if you smoke cigarettes, right? And you say, I know it's not going to affect me. It'll kill a lot of people. It'll give people COPD and lung cancer and heart disease and all this. But it's not going to affect me because I saw a story where this guy was 110 and he smoked 4 packs a day his whole life and he was perfectly fine. That's the way it's going to be for me. Okay, if you say so. As long as you know that you could be severely shortening your life by whatever you do. Like me, I eat too many Ho-Hos or Twinkies or whatever. I eat a lot of fatty foods. And I know it's going to shorten my life. And oh well. But at least I know and I admit it. It's not like I'm going to be surprised. Oh my God, eating all those Big Macs did me in. I'm so surprised. At least you know, right? So, this is Mike Cayley 7. I will talk to you later.